Hey everyone, Greg Lawless and Simon Borg here from MLSsoccer.com, taking a look at Tuesday night's U.S. Open Cup matches. There are 9 games going on. This is when the MLS teams join the fray. It's the round of 16, or the third round, or as you like to call it, Simon,
the upset round. This is where the upsets happen.
Exactly. This could be the case in this one. However, is there any chance that the defending champions, Sporting KC, will be upset by the Des Moines Menace?
I actually think there is a chance that Des Moines upsets them. Des Moines is coached by Mike Jeffries, a former MLS coach. He'll know how to frustrate Sporting KC. And Sporting KC, in that situation where they got to beat a team that's bunkering in, you need the magic of a player. But they're going to be without Graham Zusi, who's on national team duty, and without Suni Saad, also on national team duty. I think those two players can do it. They won't have them.
And don't forget, Des Moines Menace, they also have a former Sporting KC, or a former Kansas City goalkeeper on their roster. That game is at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We will have a live chat here on MLSsoccer.com from all of the games on Tuesday night. One other big storyline shaping up for Tuesday night is, as you mentioned, the chance of upsets. A couple of MLS teams, the two sitting at the bottom of the standings right now, Chivas USA and DC United, they're facing some teams that could get the best of them. Let's start with DC United, in fact. They're taking on the Richmond Kickers, who are undefeated right now.
Yeah, and we're talking about two teams going in opposite directions in their league seasons. And DC has faced Richmond countless times over the course of the seasons in the Open Cup because of the geographic proximity. So much so they have a relationship now as a USL affiliate. Players from DC go to Richmond. Now, I think Richmond has a great chance here. Last year, remember, DC needed extra time to beat Richmond, and this is a DC team that's in a crisis of confidence, I think, at risk in this one.
Well, the locker room for DC really in trouble right now. This could also be a chance for them maybe to jumpstart their season. You never know. I don't think you believe that that's going to be the case. Maybe not the case also for Chivas USA, who take on the LA Blues, basically right in their backyard. Yeah. Could Chelis pull out some magic in the U.S. Open Cup? Does he even care about the U.S. Open Cup?
I think he cares. I think he's a competitive guy. But they faced each other during the preseason. Chivas USA just whitewashed LA Blues 5-1. But this is a different situation. Then Chivas USA were more of a surprise outfit. I think by now LA Blues have plenty of video to go with to put together a game plan to beat them. I think Chivas USA right now, with the way they're struggling in the league, can they get motivated enough to beat LA?
Well, the Richmond-DC game is at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and the LA Blues-Chivas USA game at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And the last storyline is less about a game and more about a person. Eric Wynalda, of course, the man who led Cal FC to their Cinderella run last year, is back. This time he's with the Atlanta Silverbacks. They head to Rio Tinto Stadium to take on RSL. Could there be some magic this year again?
Well, Wynalda's sitting on the bench as an assistant to Brian Haynes, the head coach of Atlanta Silverbacks, who, by the way, played with Jason Kreis, who manages Salt Lake.
They won the U.S. Open Cup, actually,
in 97.
Yes.
They won together. So he's making the short trek from L.A., where he lives, Eric Wynalda is. And we'll see if his aura leads Atlanta to make a charge.
Aura.
Atlanta are a solid team, but I believe there's no way Salt Lake is losing this game after Jason Kreis has made it a priority after last year's debacle at home against Minnesota in front of 17,000 people for an early round matchup there. They lost to Minnesota. I think they're so focused right now, and it's going to be tough for Atlanta to score goals, I think, against the team that even with their backups, Salt Lake have athletic, capable defenders. Yordani Alvarez is going to have a light under him after missing his marker against Chicago, so I think Salt Lake destined to win this game.
Well, the game is at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and don't forget, though, whatever you say about RSL, Atlanta right now is sitting on top of the standings in the NASL after getting another win over the weekend. Again, that game is 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We will have a live chat from all of the games taking place on Tuesday night here on MLSsoccer.com. Join us for that.